Okay, let's continue writing a quotient in standard form. So let me write 8 minus I over 8 plus I in standard form. So in this case, what do we need to do? We need to multiply both the numerator and the denominator by the conjugate of the denominator. So denominator is 8 plus I. The conjugate is just change the sign of I. So there will be 8 minus I. So multiply the numerator by the same conjugate, 8 minus I. Okay, so I put the parentheses on the numerator part because we have to multiply the whole numerator. Also the denominator should be multiplied by the conjugate. Then when we multiply binomials, we can apply one of those two properties. So here it is a plus b, a minus b. Then the result is the difference of squares, a squared minus b squared. We can try this formula, or each binomial is a real numbers. And next formula is multiplying complex conjugates. So one is a plus bi, complex number, and the other one is the conjugate of this complex number, a minus bi. Then using FOIL method and doing some complicated work, then the result comes very simple, a squared plus b squared. Very simple. Multiply a twice, multiply b twice, and add it together. Very simple. So let's multiply. This time let's try the second property. So this is equal to, the numerator is 8 minus I times 8 minus I. So we got to multiply twice. Okay, for the numerator part, we can apply another one. Okay, a plus b times a plus b is a plus b squared. The square of a binomial is a squared. The first term squared. So multiply the first term twice plus 2 times the first term and the second term. So 2ab plus multiply the second term twice, b squared. So the formula of square of binomial is a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. The first term is multiplied twice, and the second term is multiplied twice, and the second term is twice the product of the first and the second, 2ab. So let's apply this formula to the numerator. So the numerator is 8 minus I squared. So this is equal to 8 minus I squared. So we can have 3 terms in the numerator. So first term squared, 8 squared. 8 squared is 8 squared minus 2ab, 2 times the first term times the second term, plus multiply the second term twice, I squared. Okay, the denominator is, we're going to use the second method, this one. So the a part is 8, so 8 squared plus the b part is I, the b part is 1, so the coefficient of I is 1, so 1 squared. And this is equal to 64. Okay, 64. A squared is 64 minus 16. 2 times 8 is 16i. The I squared is negative 1, so minus 1 over a squared is 64 plus 1 squared is 1. And this one is equal to, 64 minus 1 is 63. minus 69 divided by 64 plus 1 is 65. Separate the numerator. So 63 over 65 minus 16 over 65i. And these two are simplified already. So this is the standard form of the quotient.